All right, so we can't go through that. So maybe let's go to hatch 3.
Hatch 3. Okay. The panel's not getting any power. Let's look elsewhere.
Hatch 1?
Hatch 1. Okay.
Rio's hoping that we'll find Naomi around here, but I feel that we've probably already met Naomi. Because can you think of any other women that have been introduced in this game that monster could be? There's the PM's wife, who's dead. There's the reporter, who is dead.
Closed. You have to analyze and open it.
Here's Rio, who is in front of us, so that leaves Naomi. I mean, if you're going to turn into a monster, it seems like Naomi got a pretty good deal of it compared to some others. She got to turn into a more or less humanoid monster that's invincible with telekinetic powers.
Hatch 2 is straight ahead. Hatch 5 leads below. Which way should I go?
Let's try hatch 2.
Hatch 2, okay. The hatch is closed. You have to analyze and open it.
All right, let's get in here. Nothing in here, though. Ah, it's like an airlock?
This is a laboratory. Were they studying how to make the Philosopher's Stone here?
All right, I guess let's explore. Well, I see where we want to go right away. Save point.
The save point. Okay.
All right, so just to review, Rio is the member of a family who for generations have been protecting the Philosopher's Stone, which they have in their possession. They've had it. I don't know if they do anything with it, but they have had it. And Rio's father studied the Philosopher's Stone, trying to figure out how it works. But then his associate betrayed him and created the Actually, I'm not sure. Is the replica Philosopher's Stone, it was implied in that one film that we saw that it was the thing that was turning people into monsters. But now that we know that the actual Philosopher's Stone is here, maybe that's what's doing it, and maybe the replica doesn't actually do anything? I don't know. Rio did say that you can either use positive or negative words to use the Philosopher's Stone, which sounds like that might imply that I'm going to have to talk to it at some point. You know, something just occurred to me. It seems like we're probably getting pretty close to the end, I'm going to guess. And I don't know how much more time we're going to have for consultation, because it does look like we have some... We do have a few things. What's a Philosopher's Stone? The First Lady was attacked by an alien. It does look like that we do have a few things to talk about. Consultation.
Okay, a consultation.
All right.
What would you like to consult me about?
Some zero-gravity consultation. What should we do?
Okay, let's find Naomi and we'll escape. All three of us.
I think it's wishful thinking, but okay. The remnants of Paracelsus?
Paracelsus's real name was Theophractus Hohenheim. I'm Rio Hohenheim, the last living descendant of the Hohenheim family.
All right, and it's your responsibility to protect the Philosopher's Stone, which was stolen. The power of words?
The Japanese call it kotodama, the spirit of language. The words people speak have power. The more bad thoughts and words are spoken, the more the world decays. I want to stop that.
Right, no more bad words. I wonder if Naomi is safe.
Let's believe that.
You don't
I'm not sure how to put this, but I think someone with a beautiful soul has a good chance of surviving.
I think we did listen to that one already, but let's believe she's okay, even though neither one of us actually thinks she is. What's a philosopher's stone?
To put this in the simplest terms, it amplifies the power of the spoken word. It probably existed from ancient times and was used by sorcerers and witches as mystic power objects.
Are you saying the philosopher's stone is the weirding device from Dune? It sounds like that's what you're saying. So I should get the philosopher's stone, point it at a monster, and you should do it. You should grab the philosopher's stone, point it at a monster, and yell Muad'Dib is what it is you're going to be doing with that. Or maybe I'll be yelling it since I'm talking through the mic. I don't know. Let's see how that turns out. The poor manager.
I didn't want to kill him, but there was nothing else that I could do.
Let's not kid either one of us, Rio. It felt pretty good to kill him. Let's not. You shouldn't be ashamed by admitting that. It's just us two here. What happened to Powers?
He was listed as missing on that note. If you're missing under these conditions, your fate's not too hard to imagine.
It is strange that we haven't seen him. We only saw him in that one scene where we met him, and then he was not with Alan with those troops. So we don't actually know what happened to him or where he went, or really. Is he important to the story? I don't know. What was that group?
They seem to be a special attack unit under a terrorist state that disguised itself as a Japanese rescue team. They said something about a world revolution. But they were just going to cause chaos with that stone.
Now, they said they were working for the New World Order, so clearly Hulk Hogan gave orders to get that stone, as he feels that it will allow him to regain his youth and return to the ring, and that's just a selfish use of it. But we shouldn't expect anything else from Hulk Hogan, I expect. Are you close to me now?
Yep. I'm really close now. I've entered the testing ward. I'll get to see you soon.
What's this next question? Is it zero gravity?
The station uses centrifugal force to artificially create gravity. This section is the axis, so there's no gravity.
I can't believe it's not gravity. The First Lady was attacked by an alien.
She was a kind-hearted person, but feelings of hatred and cursing words turn people into monsters. Perhaps even without the stone.
So, yeah, actually, I just realized she wasn't attacked by an alien. She transformed into an alien due to her rage against the people who killed her and her husband. She basically went Super Saiyan, which in this game means you turn into a telekinetic alien, I guess. She wasn't attacked by one, though. I mean, do we think that she was infected by an alien? Because we established that it's the Philosopher's Stone using the negative words of people which are causing these effects. That Alan.
Alan didn't appear to know about the plan to kill every survivor. He didn't appear to be totally evil. But there's no question that he was one of Joseph's toadies.
Just a little evil. Just a little bit evil. Just, he said, I'll sign on for a little bit of the evil, but you're going to shoot the Prime Minister and his entourage. It's a little bit too evil for me. It's too late then. He was in too deep. And finally, what happened to Gino?
I told him to get away, but he wouldn't listen to me at all.
No, I saw. And who knows if we'll see him again. Hopefully not. What do we have on us? Yeah, that's right. No heal capsules. We do have 3 grenades, so we could use that in battle. We have 14 chips. I wonder if we'll actually complete everything that's in, like we're assembling like a diagram there. I wonder if we'll actually complete the whole thing before the game is over. I'm sure we've missed some chips.
Okay, I guess we're done with the consultation.
Yeah, we are. Okay, what should we look at? Let's do it in order, I suppose. Experiment Rack 1.
Experiment Rack 1, okay.
Not entirely sure what it is we're looking for in this room.
These look like test systems. Everything around this pillar seems to be.
All right, only a couple things we can look at. Look at the control panel.
It's the panel for controlling the robotic arm. At least that's what I think, but I'm not really sure.
Let's see. It's inoperable. We can't use it. Look at the robotic arm.
Were they using this for animal testing?
Animal testing on board the space station? Let's see. Well, I guess nothing here. Experiment Rack 2.
Experiment Rack 2, okay?
Yeah, just, maneuver around. Flip over a couple times. All right, now we're getting there. Doesn't seem like it's any different. Still inoperable. Experiment Rack 3.
Experiment Rack 3, okay?
There's something like floating in the air above us. I'm not sure what that was. And once again, still inoperable. And it doesn't look like there's anything different in any of these control panels. All right, some things on the wall we can look at. Sample cases.
The sample cases, okay.
Look at the cases.
Inside, it's empty.
Wonder if there are things in the other ones. Look in the sample case on the bottom.
It's one of those monsters. I knew it. This is evidence of illegal experimentation.
Look in the sample case on the top.
There's another one here. It looks dead.
Open the sample case?
The sample case? It appears to be totally sealed. I can't open it.
All right. I don't know if there's anything we need to do here. Everything else is broken. What else can we look at? Well, we can go to storage booths.
The storage booths. Okay.
A lot of things to look at here. But what should I call them? Look around?
I didn't understand that.
Look at the panel?
What should I check?
Look at the computer. Look at the wall?
Okay, I'll leave.
No. Storage
The
booths.
storage booths. Okay.
Look at the storage booths?
I guess it's like a storage closet for machines.
Did not identify anything. Open the storage booths.
This storage rack? You're joking. It's not anything I can open by hand.
Alright, at least she identified it. Replacement experimental racks. One of them's open, though. Look at the open rack.
I didn't understand that.
Look in the second rack from the right.
Inside? There are only machines stored in here.
Nothing we can do, I guess. That's the only one that's open, and she says she cannot open any of the others. Look at the lever?
It's a big lever. I don't have the faintest idea what it's used for, though.
Let's see. Lower the lever after completing all other procedures. Storage and extraction. Lower the lever.
It's a big lever. I don't have the faintest idea what it's used for, though.
Pull the lever?
It's a big lever. I don't have the faintest idea what it's used for, though.
Shoot the lever.
You shouldn't fire indiscriminately into a zero-gravity environment.
Yeah, what would happen if you do that? I don't know. One more thing on the right. What would you call that thing on the right? It's always fun when we have parts like this where I can see it, Not really sure how to describe it or what to call it. Look at the white thing.
Okay, I'll leave.
No. Go to the storage booths.
The storage booths. Okay.
Press the button. Button?
Huh?
Controls? There we go.
Let me see. Oh, I guess you exchange experiment racks using this.
Alright, let's see this. Control device. Used to control the storage and extraction of an experiment rack. Yeah, I'm not really sure where this is going still. Why do we need to use this? Use the control device.
The control device? It doesn't look like anything I could operate.
Okay, so she can't operate it. She can't pull the lever. She can't open any of these. She can't do anything with any of the things here so far. Only one other place to look. Go to hatch 3.
Hatch 3. Okay.
So, I don't know if we're going to use anything in here, but so far she has not been able to actually use any of the devices that we're looking at.
This is here in case of an emergency, and it operates automatically. I can't open it. Let's check somewhere else.
Alright, well, we've seen everything then. I'm still not really sure what it is we're supposed to be doing in this room. What would we need to do? Go to the exit.
Okay, I'll leave.
Let's just take a look around in that hallway and see if there was anything else. Did we not do anything? Oh wait, there was another hatch we could go right here. Go to hatch 5.
Hatch 5, okay.
That's right. This was the other way we could go. So let's see what we have here. Well, we have
I
that.
don't think I can go any further. I'm turning back.
We'll take that thing first.
A heal capsule.
We really need that. We are really low on health, so it's good that we came down here. However, it didn't lead anywhere. Alright, hatch 4 was locked. We couldn't do anything. Hatch 3 was locked. Hatch 1 led us here. Hatch 5 doesn't go anywhere, so hatch 2.
Hatch 2, okay.
This is the only way we can go. Again, I'm not really sure what it is that we're doing in this laboratory, though. I haven't really seen an objective. We have these storage racks. There's like one live slug in there. We have machines that will let us exchange storage racks. We have these machines that have these mechanical arms that can be used for experimentation. So, how do we make use of this? Go to these storage booths.
The storage booths. Okay.
So, we can't actually open any of these storage racks. Look in the storage rack on the right.
This storage rack? You're joking. It's not anything I can open by hand.
Yeah, she can't open it. So the lock lever we can't use. Use the lock lever.
I think it would be better if we didn't move things indiscriminately.
Right.
We don't have any idea what sort of equipment they have in a lab. It's too dangerous.
And it did say to use this as the last thing if you're going to use it. Use the control device.
The control device? It doesn't look like anything I could operate.
Yeah, she can't use that. So, and we can look in the storage rack. Look in the second storage rack from the right.
Inside? It's empty.
Well, that wasn't the one I wanted to look at. Look in the storage rack second from the right.
It was empty inside.
Huh. Odd that she's not looking in not looking in the one that I'm pointing out this time. Look inside the second storage rack from the right.
It was empty inside.
She's doing second from the left for some reason. Anyway, I guess take the storage rack. Take the storage rack. Use the storage rack.
Which storage rack? You'll have to be more specific. Huh?
Use the second storage rack from the right.
The storage rack? I don't see how I can use that.
Okay, so she can't use that. It doesn't really seem like we can interact with anything here. Go to the sample cases.
The sample cases. Okay.
And it doesn't seem like we can open up or use anything here with the sample cases. She said that they were sealed, that there's nothing we can do with that. Open the sample case to the bottom.
I checked it earlier. I don't want to see it again.
Okay. So she doesn't want to have anything to do with that. Open the sample case on the top.
I checked it earlier. I don't want to see it again.
Okay. Go to experiment rack 1.
Experiment rack 1, okay?
So she doesn't want to do anything with the sample cases. That leaves the machine in the middle, the experiment thing. All 3 sides seem to be the same. Use the control panel.
Using a huge machine like this is way out of my league. It's all you.
Can I do anything to interact with it? No, the button is not actually bringing anything up. Same thing with robot arm. Look at the robot arm.
Is it a tool for experiments? I don't really know.
Use the robot arm.
That's easy for you to say. There's no way that I could use this.
Mm-hmm. Shoot the robot arm.
You shouldn't fire indiscriminately into a zero-gravity environment.
Go to experiment rack 2.
Experiment rack 2, okay?
It didn't seem like this was any different, but again, we're just going to take a look at each of these sides until we actually find something that we can use. Same thing. It says that it's set to semi-emergency mode. I wonder if there is a way to change that setting. I can't. I can see. But what is that? Oh, actually, there is a sparkly thing above us, isn't there? What's that purple thing?
Okay, I'll leave.
No. Go to experiment rack 2.
Experiment rack 2, okay?
I didn't notice that the purple thing was sparkling before. Is that a shoe? Look at that shoe.
Okay, I'll leave.
No. Rio, we were doing so well. Experiment rack 2.
Experiment rack 2, okay?
Look up.
What should I check?
Check the shoe.
Are you talking about this?
No. Maybe it's not a shoe. It kind of looks like a high-heeled shoe. Look at the high-heeled shoe.
Up? Huh? What is that? What is this shoe? Hey, can you analyze this for me?
Analyzing shoe. Leather product. Past inspection.
Was Naomi here? Huh? There's something like a tunnel in the back. Could she be beyond there? I can't get in there unless the gap is widened.
Can we use the control panel now?
This device. It's in auto emergency mode. It can't be directly operated. We need to find another way of lowering this device.
Any ideas? Well, maybe that since we've done that now, she'll have a reason to want to try to use some of the machines in here. Go to the storage booths.
The storage booths. Okay.
Use the control device.
The control device? It doesn't look like anything I could operate.
No, it looks like that we are still not going to use it. So she looked at that control panel by the rack and said, we can't use it, it's in semi-emergency mode. There's nothing else around that would let us change that, is there? I guess we have some more consultation. Let's just do this and see if we find out anything. Consultation.
Wait a second. Can that consultation wait?
I guess.
This first.
Sure, what are we checking? Pull the lever?
It's a big lever. I don't have the faintest idea what it's used for, though.
Look in the open storage rack.
Even heavy equipment has to be kept in something like this or it will float away.
Look in the third storage rack from the left.
The storage rack is open.
Yeah? Look in the storage rack. I mean, I don't know if there's a reason to look in it again, but look in the third storage rack from the left.
I think devices in here for attachment on experiment racks.
All right, can we do that? Use the storage rack.
Which storage rack? You'll have to be more specific.
Use the third storage rack from the left.
The storage rack? I don't see how I can use that.
No, still can't use it. Still can't use anything here. Go to experiment rack 3.
Experiment rack 3, okay.
Does not seem like there's anything else around here. Use the control panel?
I can't. It's gone into emergency mode, so it's inoperable.
How do we change that? Turn off emergency mode?
I didn't understand that.
Yeah, didn't think so. Huh. So it doesn't seem like there's anything we can do if we leave this room. It seems like what we have to do has to be inside this room, right? Doesn't seem like there's anything else. We found the shoe, and we found that there's a hole on top of this experiment rack. We have to lower it. How do we lower the experiment rack? Is there anything in this room that we can use to do that? Go to the sample cases.
The sample cases. Okay.
I'm just going around from place to place hoping that maybe Rio will say something or have an idea of what we should be doing now that she has seen the opening on top of the rack. Look at the sample case.
If you don't say which case, I can't help you.
Look at the sample case on the left.
It was empty inside.
Look at the bottom sample case.
I checked it earlier. I don't want to see it again.
Look at the top sample case.
I checked it earlier. I don't want to see it again.
Open the left sample case.
It was empty inside.
Shoot the left sample case.
You shouldn't fire indiscriminately into a zero-gravity environment.
Open the left sample case.
It was empty inside.
Yeah. I'm not getting any ideas. Go to hatch 3.
Hatch 3. Okay.
It's still the case that we can't
This hatch is for emergency use. It won't open now. Let's check somewhere else.
Yeah, it's still the case that we can't use anything that's in this room. None of the... So the experiment racks, all the control panels, all the robotic arms are things that are inoperable. The sample cases, we can't do anything with them, apparently. The storage booths, we can't do anything with those, apparently. Hatch 3, we can't open that. We use the save point. The save point works. Nothing else here works. Consultation?
Okay. A consultation.
All
What
right.
would you like to consult me about?
At least we can talk. What should we do?
I think there's another room above this lab. Maybe Naomi's there. We've got to find a way to get in there.
Well, I mean, we should try to get into that room, but, I mean, let's be honest about this whole Naomi thing. It's been pretty clear, it's something that struck me as strange as we've been playing through this game, is the whole thing about how I'm supposed to have a girlfriend that I care about that we have not actually seen since the intro of this game, so there really is no emotional connection there, whereas it is extremely clear that the game has been trying to get me to form an emotional connection to the protagonist, Rio, but I have a girlfriend, so how can I do that?
We're done with the consultation.
So it seems like the way that this has to end up is getting the girlfriend out of the way, right? That how does this end aside from that? Is the thing. It's kind of weird Naomi's role in this game seems kind of weird because it seems like her entire role is just to be someone that you're glad that you're going to get out of the way because now there's Rio, but that seems to be what's been going on here. Consultation?